The value of diligence. Ecclesiastes 10 verses 3 to 10 contains a series of proverbs that offer advice on how to live wisely in a fallen world. These verses remind us that our words and actions have consequences and that we should strive for integrity, wisdom and humility in our lives. Verse 3 warns us about the dangers of folly, which can lead to ruin and destruction. We must exercise caution in protecting our hearts and minds from the influence of foolish and sinful behavior. Verse 4 encourages us to persevere in our work. Even when we face difficulties and challenges, we must not give up or become discouraged, but must instead persevere with diligence and perseverance. Verse 5 warns us about the perils of gossip and slander. Our words have great power, so we must be careful to say only what is true and helpful while avoiding spreading rumors and falsehoods. Verse 6 emphasizes the significance of humility and respect for authority. We should not seek to exalt ourselves or undermine those in positions of authority, but rather to submit to them and serve in a humble and respectful manner. Verse 7 encourages us to be aware of our surroundings and avoid potentially hazardous situations whenever possible. We should be aware of the risks and dangers around us and take precautions to protect ourselves and others. Verse 8 emphasizes the significance of being prepared and equipped for our work. We should not be sluggish or unprepared, but rather diligent and prepared to face whatever challenges arise. Verse 9 exhorts us to be wise and discernible in our interactions with others. We should be patient and gracious in our interactions with others, rather than quick to anger or easily offended. Verse 10 warns us about the dangers of greed and money love. We should not allow the desire for wealth and material possessions to consume us, but rather strive to live with contentment and gratitude for all that God has given us. Let us strive to live with wisdom, integrity, and humility in light of these verses. May we protect our hearts and minds from the influence of folly and sin. And may we persevere in the work that God has given us. Let us say only what is true and beneficial. Avoid gossip and slander. And treat others with humility and respect. May we be mindful of the dangers around us and take precautions to protect ourselves and those around us. Let us be diligent and prepared for the work that God has called us to, as well as wise and discerning in our interactions with others. And let us resist the allure of greed and the love of money, seeking instead to live with contentment and gratitude for all that God has given us. By living in this manner, we can bring honor and glory to God while also blessing those around us.